What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Showtime is Blazer King with King's Critiques, and we're back for ReZero. And I think this is the last one I'm going to upload for this session. So hopefully we get a good ending point at the end of this episode. For now, last episode, they tried to find books for the people they were looking for, but because there's like millions of books in there, they were not able to come up with any good results. So they simply gave up and decided to go to the next floor, because Shuala decided to reveal that if they tried to leave early, they would be executed. So that's a good thing, right? That they have to finish things or just fight, I guess. But now Julius is about to be locked into combat of some kind, in their next task being Rhine, aka the great-great-great-great-grandfather, at minimum, of Reinhard. Joyous, right? A legendary swordsman, and the one that gets to fight him isn't even the grandchild. It is Julius, who is almost as strong as Reinhard as far as his swordsmanship goes, and has fought this man before, but he barely won last time. Will he be able to do what they need to do this time? Let's find out. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Of course, hit the like button, subscribe, and let the whole video run through and beat the watch time, and that is much appreciated. Let's get to it. So we're flashing back to the first moment Julius laid eyes on Subaru. The first time they had a little rivalry slash scuffle before becoming, well, not before becoming good friends immediately, but eventually, kind of. However, the man did clench his fist after hearing Subaru's little proclamation. So, was that of jealousy or envy? Because the path those two took to get closer was quite a long one, but they eventually got there. However, that might have lit a fire under Julius's ass that he needed. He's not even using that sword. He's giving it back. He's going to use his own damn sword to do this. Alright. Oh no, this man's not even going to take that sword to make it an actual fight. No, he's literally going to do this barehanded to try and make them have him budge even a single inch. Things like this are always entertaining to see how they overcome it. Because usually it's some very sturdy gentleman who has a lot of time on his hands. And this man's already dead, so clearly he has a lot of time on his hands. Okay, the stick swinger thing extending to this kind of case is even funnier. I'm not gonna lie. This man was scratching his own ass while monologuing. Like, I'm sorry, this is one of those ridiculous types of characters that's way too strong and kind of a vibe, but also way too nonchalant about shit that it makes it funny. Hey, you moved an inch, you lost. Julius just felt fear from chopsticks. Hey, cheating! Motherfucker using chopsticks as a sword is crazy. You know, usually when somebody in anime says Jawaldo, time stops. Where's that Zowaldo? And she fought too hard. Now, granted, if it was actually Anna, not the demon within fighting, maybe it would have been a different story. Unfortunately, the demon within fought too hard. Damn! He is really laying into Julius. And I can't even say this is one of those cases where he's doing it for the better of his opponent. No, the guy is genuinely a dick, like Shuala kept saying. Man shattered his sword with chopsticks. See, she's pointing it out. Like, the fact that he's been running this whole time technically means he moved one step. So, like, she's kind of right. Like, even if it was his own movements, he did take them. Yeah. Nah. You're the one that said it, and then you moved of your own accord. So technically we passed. Hey, that's sexist. We only approve of sexism here when it makes sense. So now she's trying to reason with that asshole that since he didn't count the one-step thing for Julius and he just wanted to kick Julius's ass, now she wants to take him on with that caveat. And here's the thing. Like, her beating him in a full-on fight, yes, is impossible. Her making him move a single step, that might be more doable for somebody like Amelia. Because she's a very strong fighter, but he also did kind of like make Anna overdo it and knock herself out. Subaru, remember who she is. She is not just Amelia, you know, a hot queen to be one day. She is a reflection of Satella. She knows what she's doing. Mostly. Yeah, see, this is the exact kind of thing you need to do to make him move. Because he's either gonna move or be working his damnedest to break every single one of those things that are about to come towards him. She just fucking unlimited blade works with ice. And actually, I kind of respect that. Okay. Like, I definitely expected something like that from him, but for it to be so blatant is crazy. Also, by the way, totally not related to what we just saw. Yeah, nah, like, what I said in episode 2 is completely factual of that, those tights she's wearing totally bind back the girls enough. You know, she's never gonna use her ice. She's just gonna punch you right in the face. I was slightly wrong. She is using ice. Honestly, fully deserved. But he's rocking with it. Oh, hey, she won. Apparently, she just needed to use anger. A win's a win, I guess. Like, she had her titty, bounced by some chopsticks, but she won. Oh, she lost something. Her mind because you touched her like that. Again, sexism is not okay. Unless it is. But we're not gonna go into that conversation. Fact of the matter is, he's just pissed he lost to a woman. Meanwhile, Betty's trying to hold him back. Yeah, Betty's pointing it out. Man lost. He not only took a step, he fell on his face. Hey, you call him a wuss, but that's his future wife. So, like... Hey, yo. We don't all have to fight you, do we? Sir, this is unfair. No, this is not how that goes. One of us completes it and all of us can pass. That's how it's supposed to go. Okay. But, like... Yeah, no, how are they gonna do this then? Because Amelia probably should have mentioned that all of them should be allowed to clear if she won. And yeah, that guy apparently is real picky about his wording for being such an asshole. Okay, no, but remember, Amelia, y'all can't leave unless you get to the top floor. So if only one of you gets to the top floor, that means only you can leave. So technically all of you have to get up there. Like, retreating a floor to be safe would be one thing, but you'll incur Shula's wrath if you leave Jesus Christ, early. Well, no shit, he's on Reinhardt's level. He's the great grandfather. I know I keep saying extra greats every time. I don't know how old he's supposed to be, so like... But like, did Subaru not realize that? Did he not pay attention when Julius was talking about it earlier? Of course he's as strong as Reinhardt. The whole family is like overpowered. Like, honestly, if there were to be a spin-off series of any character in this show, it would probably be the Reinhardts. That was a dream. She's about to pass out again just thinking about it, isn't she? Well, close. And honestly, one of the many cases of envy. I'm not talking about the, Archbishop or the sin. Well, okay, the sin, but not like the physical sin. I'm talking about, like, if only. I don't even have to say it, do I? He's already gone. Probably to contemplate life. No, Reinhardt went, fuck. Julius went back up there to face Reid himself, which was not a smart idea for many reasons. Okay, what I said earlier might be a bit off. He's a giant asshole and kind of a douche, definitely sexist, but I actually think maybe in Julius's case he is trying to help. Because, like, you know the kind of case where you're an expert at your field and you know how to do basically everything perfect to a T, but sometimes you need to just think a little bit extra. Yeah, that's basically what he's going for here. Because Julius is literally doing everything he's ever been taught. But that's not what you're supposed to be doing in this case. Like, don't treat it like an official sword fight or just like fighting some random person in a war. No, you're fighting a war itself. Do whatever it takes. That's what he's trying to pressure on Julius. So Julius probably just got defeated again, and Subaru was dragging his near lifeless corpse back down to be healed again. Oh no, he knew exactly who that guy was the first time he stepped up to him. Like, he is the one that read his book earlier, so of course he'd know. And probably what freaked him out a little bit too. Yeah. He's a little displeased with the fact Amelia was able to get past the guy and he wasn't. But the dude is kind of facing, like, Julius is facing Reid head on, one. Obviously, he's not going to be able to beat him. He needs to challenge him to something that's outside of the box. Or face him in a proper challenge. But don't be a proper swordsman about it. Be a fighter. Because that man might have been the legendary swordsman, but just because you're a legendary swordsman doesn't mean anything that you're playing by the books all the time. You just have to be able to wield a sword in a way that makes you known throughout all of human history. Or I guess in some cases, monster history. Okay, so he's not, like, jealous of her. He's actually coming to the realization he just has to think more on it. You're not going to run back up there and try and fight him immediately, are you? See, that was your fault for trying to force him to let you down. Man just wants to hold the little bit of pride he has left in him. I think Subaru kind of gets it why he's being so pretentious right now. Subaru earned his respect. Now he needs to earn his own respect back. Meanwhile, Subaru is allegedly talking shit when really he's about to compare Julius to himself when he went up against Julius. And then we come back to where we started in the episode and exactly what I had said on why they reflected back to that moment. Ever since that moment when Subaru manned up and announced himself in front of everybody, even before all of the actual chaos started to happen that involved him, Julius kind of respected him for it that day. Calling himself Amelia's best knight even though he hadn't fought a single day in his life to anybody's knowledge. You know, that whole big Haran Shazao back in season 1. Everybody saw it. Every single person he has become intertwined with so far saw it. Some of them respected it, but apparently, other than Amelia, none more than Julius. So hopefully he can figure his shit out by the next episode, and we get a good pathway to what's beyond. Now, obviously, I'm imagining the other half of the season, or at least this half of the season, is specifically them getting to the top floor. So even if they overcome Reid this next episode, what exactly does that mean the dragon is going to have in store for them after that? Suppose we'll see. But I think due to the time it is currently, that is my last episode for the day, so I can get something uploaded today. But we'll be back to this soon. You know, I probably will have episode 4 or 5 uploaded by the time I have the chance to record more of this. But we shall see how that goes. Let me know your thoughts about the stuff in the season up to this point, or even just the episode, or the series as a whole, and of course about other shows, movies, etc. I should check out this season, next season, or in general. Please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the other channels in the description, ring bells, like Facebook, follow Twitter, Blue Sky, TikTok, Patreon, and Twitch. Subscribe to Patreon and Twitch for benefits. Patreon, you get the full unedited visual and audio of the stuff I upload here at least. And until next time, it's been the Blazer King with King's Critique. So, ta-ta for now. Peace.